have to graph y equals cosine of x minus 2. Anytime that we do our graphs, we're going to start by finding the amplitude and period, just like we normally would. Amplitude is that number, the a value out in front of the cosine, which is just a 1. Period is going to be 2 pi over b. Our b value is right in front of the x, which is a 1, so 2 pi over 1, or just 2 pi. And then we notice that we have this extra number off on the end right there. So that 2, which is separated by subtraction from the cosine of x, is going to indicate a vertical shift. Vertical shifts are very straightforward. A negative 2 means we will be shifting down 2 spaces. Now, even though this minus 2 is right after the x, because it's not in parentheses like this, in with the x, it's not going to be a horizontal shift. So in order to shift horizontally, we need to have something happening inside with the x, but this minus 2 is just off on its own in the end, separated from everything by addition or subtraction, so that makes it a vertical shift. So I approach these by first graphing or plotting x's for the original graph. Cosine is going to go through where your amplitude is, so amplitude is 1, and then its period is 2 pi, so we're going to go up to 2 pi, plot a point. Halfway between these at pi is our minimum value of a negative 1, and then when we cross the x-axis is halfway between each of those that we just did. So there is our cosine curve without the shifting, and now we'll do our shifting of down 2. So we just take every point by point, and go down 2 spots, and we will get our new curve. So there's the cosine curve, just shifted 2 spots down. Make sure that you are working on getting 2 cycles, because quizzes and tests will ask for 2 cycles. And there's our 2 cycles of that cosine curve.